Question 4 is all about transformations. It's really important, it's single transformations. You're never combining two transformations. As soon as you start trying to combine the transformations, you lose all your marks. So we're looking at just one transformation. So for question A, you're looking at the transformation which goes from P, triangle P, to triangle Q. When it's just a slid, this is called a translation. So the first transformation is the translation. It's not rotated, it's not reflected, it's not enlarged, it's the same size, so it's a translation. We then need to say how much, and to describe how it's translated, you use a column vector. It's really important, this isn't a fraction, it's a column vector. So choose 2 points on P and a corresponding point on Q. From here, this cross here to this cross down here, it's going 3 right, 1, 2, 3 right, and 1 down. So to write that is your as your column vector, it's 3 right and 1 down. Top number is always left and right, with right being positive, left being negative. Think of the axes, you've got positive numbers to the right, negative numbers to the left. The bottom number is up and down. Up is the positive numbers, down is the negative numbers, which is why it's 3 and minus 1. For part B, what we're now looking at is we're looking at transformation from P onto R. So from here to here. This one's a rotation, and this is slightly harder. So first thing, to get the first mark, just write down the rotation. You've then got to say how much is it rotated and which direction. So you can see that P is pointing up to, if you imagine a clock face, up to the 12 o'clock position. R is pointing across to the 3 o'clock position. So it's gone from 12 to 3, that's 90 degrees, and then clockwise. You can also say 270 degrees anti-clockwise if you want. These are always going to be 90 degrees or 180, and it's always clockwise or anti-clockwise as well. So once you've got that, you need your point of rotation, and this is, you can use your tracing paper and a bit of trial and error, or you can just hopefully see it, that if you look at this point here, has gone over to this point down here. So at that point there, it's gone over to that point there. And you can start to see that the points correspond. So the point here corresponds there, and that makes a 90-degree angle in the middle. So the point of rotation, the center of rotation, is the coordinates 2, minus 1. And right there, so that's 3 marks. 1 mark for rotation, 1 mark for the direction, and then 1 mark for the center of